Welcome back, Summit County. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday morning despite this rain. I'm Lauren, and I am now joined by David and David. We're in this cool little impromptu studio here at the office of Summit Mountain Rentals. David, tell me a little bit about Summit Mountain Rentals.
Summit Mountain Rentals. We are the vacation rental experts here in Summit County. We have properties here in Frisco and Breckenridge, Colorado. And a side note, we've been noted as the best property management company in Summit County for the last 6 years running.
I don't think you need to say that as a side note. I think you should be very proud of
I
that.
am very proud of it. It's a great accolade. You know, it's voted by the owners, by the readers, by locals alike. So it's great to know.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. And like I said, I'm here with David. And David, tell me a little bit about the other David before we jump into him.
So this is David Rail, another David. David Rail's from Kansas City, Missouri. We signed David a couple of years ago. He's got a gorgeous home out in Blue River in Sherwood Forest. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, private hot tub on a lot of land. It's just a gorgeous place, and it's a wonderful home. It's a favorite of our renters, and David actually has been a favorite owner. It's been a pleasure to work with him, as it is with all of our owners. So we brought him in today. We corralled him and asked him to tell us more about his experience with Summit Mountain Rentals.
Cool. David, you came all the way from Kansas City just to join us for the morning show?
That's right. Well, somehow I got tricked into this, so anyway. But I'm happy to be here, and I love your company, and I'm happy to be here and talk about you.
Cool. Yeah. So being from out of state, it must be really great to have a property management company taking care of your house. Tell me a little bit about
Well,
that.
it's essential up here in 10,000 feet to have somebody looking after your property, and I'm just not here enough to be able to see it, see things the way I want it. But with a good property manager, you can do a lot of peace of mind, and it really helps you out. So these guys have been great, and I've had some experiences in the past where things didn't go so well, and I had to worry about my property. And with Summit Mountain Rentals, I don't have to worry about it. I come out here and I enjoy my trip, and then I can go home, and there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's definitely something that's important, especially like you said, you're not from town, so you want to make sure that you have peace of mind. They're taking care of your property.
Right.
So we mentioned that they're taking care of your property, but like income potential also, that's not 100% the most important thing that you're looking for. Tell me a little bit more about what you're looking
Well, they
for.
do a great job with that. They fill the house, but the most important thing to me is the property management, and they do a great job with that, and they look at every detail. And it's just amazing that all the little things that you have to worry about up here in Breckenridge with a house like this. I didn't have a house with, the snow that you get out here and the ice and everything else. So there's just a lot of worries that you have to deal with, and so with this group, I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, so tell me a little bit more about why you chose Summit Mountain Rentals to take care of your house.
Well, I'd had experiences with other companies, and to be honest, I just didn't feel like they had my best interest in mind. And when David came along and talked about his company and what they do, I just felt comfortable. I thought, these guys really sound like the real deal, and I think I'll see what happens here. And I was going to probably sell the house a few years ago because things weren't going so well. I just couldn't get up here as often as I needed to. But with these guys, I really love it again. So it takes a lot of the stress away.
Yeah, great. So tell me a little bit more about your experience with them personally. Like you can probably just call them, like just a little bit more about their customer service and things like that.
Well, everybody's really friendly here. It's an amazing company, and they all have your best interests in mind. And they help with things like we had to do a re-roof a couple of years ago, and they were really helpful with that. They got a great roofer for me, and with that, you don't want to just call anybody, but they got a great roofer to help, and we got through the winter and everything was good. So that's a first. In 8 years, didn't have to worry about it. So they just made everything go really smoothly for me.
Yeah.
So.
And we can't reiterate it enough how important that is, especially since you are out of town. Just putting your mind at ease. They're going to take care of you. They're going to find a great person to fix your roof. They're going to make sure that you have people you're getting some income and things like that as well. So you sounds like you have very great experiences with them. Would you recommend them to your friends and other people as well?
Absolutely. I wish they were here 10 years ago. I don't know where they were. I asked David, where were you 10 years ago when I got started? Because
I was out there. I'm sorry I didn't find you earlier. It is amazing. I think as we talk to David, it's interesting because we talk about occupancy, average daily rate. It's about income, but that's never really the primary source of what people are looking, what the owners are looking for. We found out over the years that they're looking for property care. They want that peace of mind. They want to know that somebody's got their best interests at heart. They want to know that they're really looking after the home. As the vacation rental experts, we know the ins and outs. So I can recommend the best vendors in town. I've worked with all of them, whether it's plumbers, electricians, roofing contractors. So it's great to have that expertise and that knowledge and be able to pass it on. David is an owner partner. He's also, I consider him a friend. And I consider all of our homeowners and our guests. Gosh, 3,000 reservations. I've got a lot of friends out there. It happens throughout the year. And it's just wonderful to be in a position to have the infrastructure, to have the locations, to have the people that care about the office and what we're doing here, to be able to deliver on those promises.
Yeah. And even if you are interested in that income potential as well, if your house isn't maintained and it's not taken care of, you're not going to get the maximum amount of income.
Exactly. The guests won't we won't have those repeat guests. And make no bones about it, we'll deliver more income than any other company. We will, hands down, create more revenue for everybody's home. But it's in taking care of it that we really take a great interest, and it's near and dear our heart. It's what we do each and every day.
Yeah, great. So if somebody wants to find out more information about Summit Mountain Rentals, how can they find out more?
Oh gosh, we're here. We're right here, right off Main Street on Ski Hill Road, 111 Ski Hill Road. We've got an office at 101 Main in Frisco. You could call us 970-453-7370. Find us on the web, summitrentals.com. We're out there.
Yeah, you're out there. And so if you have a home and you're interested in renting it, make sure that you contact Summit Mountain Rentals, kind of like David did. David, I'm glad that you found Summit Mountain Rentals, especially with your experiences with some other rental properties, and I'm glad that you're happy. And
It's been great. It's been a great relationship, and I wouldn't change a thing. So,
yeah. And you can also check out their blog. They have a lot of really great information on their blog as well, where they'll help you out. They'll help you figure out how to rent your home. They'll give you tips on how to make your home presentable and things like that. Do you have more information about the blog?
No, we are out there to help anyone. So if you're a homeowner out there and would like more information, whether you're doing it on your own, whether you're doing it with another property management company, we're happy to help. Real estate brokers out there, we're happy to put together those rental assessments so that you can accurately portray to your clients what the home's revenue generating power is. We're just happy to help anyone. I mean, it leads back to here, and we're happy to do it all the time.
It's a happy group of people over here. So one more time, just mention your website so people can check that out.
SummitRentals.com.
Great. Simple as that.
That's it.
Well, David, thank you so much for joining us. David, thank you so much for joining us. We are going to go back to Justine for the weather. Back to you, Justine.